All right guys, we're in the new Dimplex trailer. Should you buy the new Dimplex Ignite XL Bold? That's a mouthful. Or should you get old reliable, our #1 best-selling fireplace electric of all time, the regular Dimplex Ignite XL? Is it worth the upgrade to get the Bold? Only one way to find out. Duh, that's to review it. Let's go. All right, I've reviewed this fireplace 1,000 times, so I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on the Ignite XL, but I'm basically gonna give you a basic rundown of the Ignite XL and then show you the upgrades that you get with the Bold. First of all, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come down to our stinking showroom. This is not our showroom, by the way. We're in the mobile trailer, new Dimplex trailer, which is right next to our showroom. They're launching a brand new trailer. I'm very flattered they decided to launch it at our showroom first, which makes me feel happy that they wanted to do that. That is very nice of them. So anyways, subscribe to our channel, follow us on TikTok, do all the things, helps us out like you wouldn't believe, like no other, it helps us out. All right, Ignite XL, best-selling fireplace. It's our best-selling fireplace because it's medium priced, it fits in a 2x6 wall, the flame looks great, has a ton of features, best heater, yada, 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 best warranty, 5-year warranty. That's why it just sells really, really well. So it fits in a 2x6 wall. This is gonna be a 2x6 install, and we can adjust the brightness a little bit on our flame. I don't know if that's showing it off too well. And then we can also play with our ember bed. So that's gonna be midnight mode, and it just has just the ember bed changes. The flame does not change at all. We sort of have that orange, sort of yellow flame, and you can do it with or without the driftwood. The driftwood is an add-on. You have to buy that separate. And then of course it has the best heater in the industry. And then the reason why it's such a good seller, let me turn, or that is in midnight mode, is they sort of, I don't want to use the word stencil, but the Ignite always did a great job of keeping the background sort of black while letting that flame contrast without washing out that entire background. And it has a nice reflection to where it mirrors the flame in the media, so it looks like that fire is coming up out of the middle of the fireplace, which is really, really sweet. And if you watch my video where I took apart a basic electric fireplace, when we actually ripped these things apart, and I showed you the regular heater in electric, and then the heater in this guy, if you want, we'll include a link. You gotta go back and watch that video and see how good this heater is. It's so quiet, you can't hear it. You can do 110 or 220. It's just an awesome fireplace. But I think we all could agree there's room for an upgrade and there's room for improvement, and that's where the Bold come in. Let me tell you the differences that you get with the Bold. Okay, so you can see you get quite some obvious upgrades. #1 is the depth. So when we go to this deeper unit, of course we get a deeper ember bed, and with a deeper ember bed is more robust media. You can see these logs are much bigger than what fits in the Ignite XL, and that's simply just due to space. You also get the logs standard with this guy, so you're gonna get more features out of the box with this guy. Also, the tint on the glass has like more of a tint. It's not just clear glass, which I think helps with the reflection a bit. And then obviously install, we have the multi-sided. So in the box here, we can do single-sided, we can do multi-sided, left corner, right corner. You can install it any way you want. Much cleaner lines. So you can see it doesn't have the frame around it that the Ignite XL does. So it's a cleaner line system. The glass is recessed a little bit. The glass is also taller, 21 inches. So it's a taller firebox, which is really cool. And what's really cool is we have the same sizes. So the other one comes in a 50, 60, 74, and 100. This one they've added a size. So we have an 88, which is what this model is here. And then what's really cool is they can be coupled together up to 500 inches. You kidding me? Like, just relax. You don't need a 500-inch fireplace. Unless you have a hotel or something, or the coolest man cave no one on planet Earth if you need a 500-incher. So anyways, you have a lot more install options. Wi-Fi, self-diagnostics on this guy. You can control everything on your phone. Forgot to mention, that is coming to the Ignite XL. They're gonna be adding that. So you're gonna have that same feature on the Ignite XL, I just don't know when. Okay. That has the exact same heater. So same warranty, same heater, still the best heater on the market, I think, in electric fireplaces. And let's talk aesthetics. So we do get some upgrades. You can see we go to a top night light in here. So you can see we have our top night light, and that's gonna coincide with our ember bed. So as we change our ember bed setting, the top night light is also going to change colors. So we have the same exact ember bed colors. We've just added a top night light, and that's going to be the rotation. So that's like the midnight mode with it off. You can see, of course, we also have a flame upgrade. So the orange flame is the exact same orange flame technology that's in the regular Ignite, but the blue is running on a different pattern. And then we can turn the blue flame on or off, or we have 4 different flame settings that we can play with. So there's just orange, kind of yellow orange it looks like. There's orange and blue. There's just blue, and there's just like the subtle orange. You can see that one has a different flame pattern, and then there we have the traditional Ignite XL flame pattern that we've come to know and love. And let's put them on both together. There we go. So there's everything on in the full effect. I think that one makes the most sense for the video. Now here's what else is super slick, is we can adjust the flame speed. So there's level 5, which is just nuts. I think that's just over the top. 1 is way too slow. So we have 5 speed settings. There's 2, there's 3. I'm a big fan of number 4. So that's number 4, which is my favorite. All right, so let's kind of wrap this up. What are you getting with the Bold that you're not getting with the regular? We get taller glass, we get cleaner lines, a deeper firebox, our logs come standard, we get a top night light, and we have 4 different flame patterns versus the Ignite XL just has the 1. And we have 5 different flame speeds, whereas again the regular Ignite XL just has the 1. But if you're in a 2x6 situation, the Ignite XL is going to be for you. So we get more install options, more flame options, more media options, taller glass. I think that's it. So if you want to come see them in person and compare the two, come to our showroom today. We'll see you guys next time.